Alright, we're back, guys. But I really want to be careful with the battery on here. Alright, but we're back, though. It's not really charging. I'm gonna have to keep it low quality for right now. Okay, now it's charging. This sucks, but I'm back, guys. I was trying to hurry up and get over here before the phone turned off, but we're back. Alright, we're back on. That last stream, I thought it was going to go smoother than that, but this happens with technology. It's good until it isn't. The audio was perfect, but it was zipping through the battery life, unfortunately. But right now I have this on low quality at 200 kilobits per second, so this can get some battery in. Yeah, and I'll wait for the chat to come back. It's 3:22 a.m., by the way. That last stream was exceptionally okay, but I felt like it could have gone better. It was buffering a lot. I didn't like that it kept buffering from what I heard. Let me go into TikTok. And I'm back on. I see you, Orlando. He said, I sub to your channel, ready to go live. Awesome, man. Okay. All right. Right now it's 3:23 a.m. Okay, let me get back to my stream here. Okay. That was crazy, guys. Well, okay, we have the e-bike charging now. We had to really build back up to, we really have to build back up to those numbers we were at, but we'll get there. And I'm going to let this phone charge up some more. Right now we're just sitting here. Let me go ahead and continue to unbox and unpack here as we will most likely start walking around the park. 4 people, I see you guys, welcome. Miss Celestial Ascent is here, okay. We've already recovered half of the people. We didn't have many people, but 4 is better than nothing. Let me go ahead and continue to set up shop here. Maybe I'll do it over Now it'll fall that way. I could do it over here, actually, to be honest. I should know, it's on a tilt. Here we go. I'll do it over here so you guys can continue to watch me set up shop and continue to pack up. That happens too much with technology. But the microphone did really well, but I did not like how much we were buffering, unfortunately. It was buffering a lot, which I hated. That had a lot to do with the signal strength of the area. That had nothing to do with the microphone setup or the e-bike for that matter, because if it were the e-bike, sometimes they get up to 30 megabits per second. So I think a lot of people were on the towers that I was going by. After all, it is a Saturday night, so I'm sure a lot of people were gaming, streaming, watching TV shows, and it was hogging up the data usage. They were probably watching it on AT&T. So yeah. Okay, let me go ahead. Okay, let me go ahead and turn this around here. That was incredibly annoying, though. I hate when things don't work out the way they're supposed to with technology. I can't unplug this. What is going on tonight? I'm starting to get pretty annoyed now. I can't leave this unplugged too long. Too long, rather. Oh man. You know what? Now I have to figure out what's going on with this darn gimbal. There we go. All right, here we go. All right. Okay. Okay, gimbal's doing good now. We do not have high quality signal, but I know, right? Oh man, technology sometimes, it's so annoying. Hey, we have this cicada by us. Technology's good until it isn't. Okay, we're streaming at 4K 30. I think I'll put it up to like 6.5 megabits per second for now. I had to have it at low quality while I try to get this charged up, you know. Let me put this on the bike. Technology sometimes. It was better last night and there was barely anybody on. When I finally had the people to watch it, then the technology wasn't working and it was a back and forth race unnecessarily. I'm glad that this is at least at, 30 frames a second. Let me make the picture a little bit, maybe like 8 megabytes per second. Let me drink some water as well. All right. I see 5 people. Welcome. All right, we're in the park. This is at 4K 60, but it's really doing 4K 30. Still in 4K. This is at 8 megabytes per second. It's high enough quality. It's still not the clearest, but I'm trying to get those numbers back up in the chat back. If you haven't already, please like the last 2 streams I did, especially the last one. That ended too abruptly as I was trying to, race against time, and that train would have probably just shaved. If that train hadn't been there, that would have shaved maybe, not many seconds, maybe just like 30 seconds off of it. But I don't know if that would have been enough to stop the phone from shutting off. Anyway, we're gonna walk around the lit sections of the park and not into any spiders. Hopefully, right? But it is a super late night, guys. Saturday night going into Sunday morning. Good morning, everyone. Technically, it's 3:30 a.m. I think that's the halfway point of late night, borderline late night, early morning. So it's super late out tonight. So that last stream was really as late as some people would like. Close for comfort. But anyway, guys, I'm still here. We don't even really have to walk around the park. We could just sit and chat until the bike, gets charged up a bit more and the phone does. I guess we'll sit here for maybe like 30 minutes to an hour and chat. As a matter of fact, because shout out to my TikTok crew. Oops. Shout out to my TikTok crew, Orlando, Liz, Medina, and some of my other friends on there. You guys rock. I'm shouting you out on YouTube. Alright, so shout out to the TikTok crew. Now we're on YouTube. We had 5 people now, it dropped to 3. We cannot get back on the bike until it's more charged, and especially the phone. For sure, because I don't want to get on and all that wind noise. Not sure how long it's going to take to charge this back up, but what I'm going to do is raise the bitrate even more since we're just sitting here chatting. It really should not be strenuous on the battery. Let me raise the bitrate. Hold on a second. Right. I have this set to 16 megabits per second. But I see we're only doing 5 and 6. We're at 30 frames per second. Although it's set at a maximum of 60 rather. Here we go, set the EV exposure. What's up, everyone? I'm looking at the chat. Welcome, everyone. Good morning. It's a beautiful night out here. It's not muggy at all. Not really. It is on the warm side, however. It's comfy. This is the Merlin Mandar's Conference Center we're at right now. It's lovely over here. I'm just letting my e-bike charge. I'm not really wanting to walk in the park with the advent of all those spiders, so we're just sitting here chatting until the numbers go up a bit more. But I'll show you my e-bike now, if you didn't already see it. So let's go back to it. Shout out to everyone from the last live stream: Mouse Potato, Miss Celestial Ascent, Orlando, Liz. We didn't have line them up, but we got Orlando Rios, Liz Medina, Des Orion. We had GTX, or DTX, I think it was. I think it was a GTX. Shout out to all of you guys from the last stream watching. We peaked at about 14 people, which is really, really good. 14 people is very nice. I do have a better microphone, but at the moment I have to let my phone charge, so I don't really want to ride with all that wind noise, so. That didn't sound so good. I choose not to ride with all that wind noise. But here's the Merlin Matters Conference Center. They're having voting over here. Oh, wow. On, oh, that already passed, July 15th, 2025. It looks nice in there. It's kind of modern. Okay, let's go upstairs. They have seating areas up there. The lights are on, so. This is definitely a secured property. They have security cameras. And I'm on a security camera myself, streaming it to YouTube. But pretty cool. It's better lit up here. Oh, hi. You have a good night, ma'am? Yeah. I don't want to interrupt here. I don't know what that was, Miss Celestial Ascent. Yeah. Oh, cool. Vibes, man. It's not the only one here. Cool. That's cool. I'm usually the only one here. I'm not the only one here. That's awesome, actually. It's nice to come out here when it's cool and empty like this and get solitude. What was that, Miss Celestial Ascent? I'm not sure what that was, but that sounded... I'm just going to be honest, it sounded like a handgun or something. I don't think that was a firework. Man, America's gotten even crazier. Honestly. But it's a beautiful night out here. Oh, good. I see that they've removed the cobwebs. There's a bird's nest up there. That's pretty cool. Or did they get rid of the cobwebs? By the way, before I came out here, I sprayed my whole setup with Raid. I sprayed my bike with Raid, my backpack with Raid, all of it. So, you may not have known this, but I'm saying it on this stream, but I had a spider crawl up my left arm in bed yesterday, and I think it came from my backpack, but that spooked the hell out of me. So obviously, you know, I got it off of me. Thankfully, it didn't do anything on me, and I killed the spider. I had to. I didn't have any tissue or anything to kill it, so I just used the covers to squish it. But I sprayed. I didn't want to take any chances, so I sprayed my bike and my backpack with Raid until I get maybe off spray. But I don't know if that's good enough for spiders, to be honest. But yeah, that was insane. That technology is only perfect until it isn't. And I really thought that the phone could hold out maybe just for a couple of more minutes. I had the screen turned down all the way, so I don't understand why it was draining so quickly. I mean, I mean, obviously, streaming in 4K is going to take up battery, but I didn't expect it to be taking up that much battery. Not really. Miss Celestial has since said, wow, yeah. Gonna be on for about another hour and a half, maybe. Just like the last stream. That was like an hour and 24 minutes. This one I expect to be around the same, maybe even 2 hours, but we started at 3 something. I don't want to stay out here all the way until 6. The latest I'd stay out here is probably until about like 5:30. But this is the best time to, ride e-bikes and have fun on them. You really cannot do that with during the day, rather. As Des Orium said in the last stream, it's just too risky and it's not fast enough for traffic. Even though I was doing like 40 miles an hour, 40 miles an hour is not fast enough. Six people, welcome. Somebody here doing that? Let me make sure there's no bugs on me or anything. 6 people again, welcome. Seven people, welcome. To anyone who's rejoining from the last stream, welcome back. Welcome back, everyone. Here's my bike. The 2024 Plus wired freedom. The battery on the bike was not the issue tonight. It was the phone and signal. But then the audio was good. But technology sometimes. At least we're on now, and that's what matters. 7 people, welcome. Let's see how I look. What's up, guys? Now we're at 60 FPS, but it may drop to 30. Oh, it just did, yeah. You can see my face better. What's up, everyone? Right in front of the light there. Here we go. What's up, everyone? I'm just trying to let my phone charge up a bit. It's charging pretty quickly now, 1156 mAs. I think we'll take a walk around the park and then get on the bike. But I'm going to let this phone charge up some more, so at the same time, you got to do that. Let's go ahead and retie up these cool Converse, man. It's kind of muggy out here. I said it wasn't muggy, but at the same time it is kind of still muggy. Just a little bit. It's nowhere near as bad as it is during the daytime here in Georgia, though. Let me go ahead and walk around the park a bit. Get some cardio in. What's up, everyone? Kind of a rough night with the technology. All right, let's walk around the park for a second. I'm probably just gonna walk this section. Oh, I'm not even. There you go. I'm gonna walk this section. Just like the first half, and then loop back around here. Let's do that. If you want to chat, now would be the time to chat. I'm actively looking at the comments. I'm also going to be very careful not to, walk into areas that may have, spiders. Don't want to do that. So I'm actively looking out for cobwebs because they are honestly everywhere. Especially in, places like this. But I'm doing a lot of work right now. This is a lot of work trying to make sure that the technology is functioning the right way and the stream is functioning. I don't know if I'll even be able to use the wind mic. The wind noise cancel. I mean, the phone does an awesome job for what it can. But I'm not sure if I'll be even able to use the external microphone now with how the phone is charging. I'm not sure how that's even going to go. I know, right, Miss Celestialicent? I appreciate you. Hey, a motorcycle. That's not no motorcycle. That's a frog. Kind of revving yourself up there, sir. It's a beautiful park at night. Whoa. Is that a roach? Hate roaches. It's a big roach. There you go. Here we go. Got it. They want to squish it too hard though, my shucks. Okay. Oh, another one too. Oh, that one went into the ground there. And then there's one right there too. There's 3 different roaches. 4. Ew, dude. There's so many roaches here. Gotta squish them, right? I think I got that one. Yep, I got it. In the worst way possible. Oh, wow. Let's keep walking. I don't want to get my chucks too dirty. I don't want to be saying kiss my Converse to too many roaches. Insanity. Neither do I want to walk in areas where there are too many spiders like in those trees over there. So I'm going to stay where it's open and vibe over here. Okay, let me go to my channel. Sometimes the algorithm does not work the right way, so I keep posting to my community that I'm back on. Sometimes I've heard people say, like, no, I didn't even know you were back on. That YouTube algorithm is a nightmare to work with sometimes, but We'll also be back on tomorrow night. I'm going to go over to Hateville again instead, and then back over here most likely, but probably to another park. The real bug's life, I know, right? We had like 4 different roaches. Most of them ran away. We won't be staying over here for so much longer either, because at the same time I was listening to the distance. I heard pa 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 off and on. Right now it's 3:51 a.m. So it's definitely the morning time now. It's not the night time anymore. It is night, obviously. Still got the beautiful universe right there. But no, it's the morning time considerably. It's past that threshold of late night. So this is really early morning. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna change the name of this to, at least for right now, early morning. Probably super early morning. I'm changing it now. I'll put late night / early morning, because it's still dark out here. I see 4 concurrent viewers. Thank you so much for watching, guys. We are far from over, obviously. We haven't even done the bike riding part for this stream yet. This is part 2 to the last one. The last one we had a lot of TikTok. My friends over from TikTok on here, and my newbies from here on YouTube, along with some other people as well, with the OG Dream community. I hear a train. I want to hear the flange noises. Let's go ahead and go over to the train viewing spot. You can listen to some trains go by. Right now we're in the Clark Community Park, by the way, guys. Clark Community Park, which is in the town area of Stockbridge. We're going to rail fan a bit right now. However, I'm concerned about spiders, so I don't want to venture too far into the park. But there's the train. It's going kind of fast. the end of it? Oh no. Sounds like it. Yeah, that's the end of it. Okay. Back to the bike. Okay. That was the end of the train. It's a little quick snack. Alright, I think at about 4:15 or so, I'm going to go ahead and leave the park. It is super late at night, guys. It is super late at night here. So, again, I don't expect a lot of people to show up. But you got to see, you know, the struggles of trying to balance viewership and technology as a YouTuber, and how that relationship went, where we had the excellent quality stream but barely anybody watching, to now a lot of people watching, and then the stream quality wasn't doing well enough. To where we are now, where it's this phone is trying to charge, the e-bike is charging, and you know, most likely get more viewership in a minute. For now, I'm just going to put on my chest mount, and I didn't really want there to be wind noise, but I'm also thinking about the signal too. I may go to another park, but I'm kind of worried there that the signal may not be good enough. We'll see. We could just take our time and ride. We don't have to rush. There's no rush. Oh my god, I just stepped on the cicada. Oh my god, dude. I'm so sorry, dude. I did not even see that there. I saw it earlier and forgot about it. Okay, let's go ahead and ride to a different park. Again, I'm looking at the signal, however. So there's a bailout option, but I'm not going to use the wind noise microphone on here. I really can't afford to. This has to charge. You know, we have to keep the stream going. So the audio quality is not going to be as good as the last one, but we got to keep the stream going. What I'm going to do right now is just get ready to head out, and I'm going to go to the other park. I'm going to see how the signal is there too, though. It may not be good before I get off the bike. Okay. There's a lot of train activity. I think there may be another train coming around here. We may be able to rail fan a bit. Yep. We may be able to catch that train on camera. We'll see. All right. All right, let's go ahead and ride. It's not just that simple. I knew I was missing something. Let's go ahead and do this. All right. Getting back on the bike. All right, let's go ahead and ride a second. Not sure how the signal will do, but let's give it a shot anyway. All right. Again, I don't have the wind noise microphone on here because the battery is just too low. We ran down that battery with bad signal and everything. I'm kind of disappointed with the signal tonight with Henry County. It wasn't like that last night, but tonight is a whole different story. Anyway, let's go ahead and what is that clicking, that banging sound? We're at 57.9 volts, not bad. Again, guys, I can't use the high quality microphone because we're trying to let the phone charge here. So it is what it is, but I'm still on. If it's between me coming on and letting you guys know where I'm at and the microphone quality at the very moment, I'm going to choose to come on. 6 people, we're already gaining viewership back. Miss Celestial said you're cool. Oh, thank you. Yeah. It's 4:04 a.m. Okay. It's pretty late. Super early, if however you want to count that. I would say super early, depending on your shift. This is like the very beginning of the early morning. Like I said, I'll probably stay on until about like 5:30 or so. goggles, to be honest with you. I guess it doesn't even matter. I don't even have them on, and my eyes are doing just fine. It's a lot sharper without the goggles. Yeah, there's a spider right there. Bit rate's cool. Okay. Bit rate's good here today. Okay. However, I'm going to bring my bike to another spot. I see a hanging spider there. That's not a pleasant sign. We have solitude over here. Let me go ahead and charge my bike, or continue to charge it really, from the other park. It's better lit over here. Oh no, it isn't. Yes, it is. Okay. Continue to charge my bike up here. It's better lit over here. Raid with Raid. I just wiped my seat off, you know, but have to do that, you know, during the summertime here in Georgia. You just don't know. I'm also looking to Desorium's converter. He said that he has a converter for his e-bike. So I will gladly look at that as well. What is that? Okay. Let's get this back out. Gonna sit here and chat for a minute. 6 people, welcome. Wherever you're watching this. Okay. All right. All right, let's go ahead and walk around over here. It's just me and you guys. All right, let's go ahead and walk. 6 people, welcome. guess sometimes these streams are the best where it's just me and a couple of other people. It's like a select few. Social media is challenging sometimes with operating the technical maintenance or the streaming phone you're using and battery life and signal strength. And definitely over the last 4 years of doing this, that is something I consistently had to worry about. Whereas definitely the phone, the battery, and the signal strength on average. And tonight was one of those nights. At least I'm able to, you know, take a breather. 5 people, good morning. Right now it's currently 4:15 a.m. Here on out is early morning. Whoa, Chicana Productions. What utopia is this? Where are all the Welcome, Chicana Productions. Right now we're in Stockbridge, Georgia. Stockbridge, Georgia. It's located in Henry County. It's a suburb of Atlanta, Georgia, here in the United States. To be really honest with you, I can see why you would say, what utopia is this? Where are all the unhoused, you said? The unhoused, I would say, even for seriously kind of rocky area, but it's more so going towards Clayton County, where it's more like how you're describing. Here in Henry County, thankfully, I could just ride my bike into Henry County. So I gave you the full explanation. YouTube, the place where you can go from 6 concurrent viewers down to 2 in a couple of seconds, and up to 18. Only on YouTube, guys. And actually, not just on YouTube, it does that on TikTok too. Got 5 people. I was about to say, here we go, 8 people. But yeah, Miss Celestial said LOL. I know, right? It's kind of funny how he said it. Man, my right ear is kind of itchy right now. My right ear is a little itchy. Just a little bit. I'm wondering if during the week I'll actually get more concurrent viewers than I did during the weekend. It seems like I got viewership during the weekend, but during the week is where it shined the most. Hey, I may be able to take weekends off. But I just wanted to see, because usually on the weekends I get a decent amount of people. But Chicana Productions, welcome new viewer. Please hit that like button if you don't mind, and consider subscribing if you want to see more awesome content from me. Or you can just sit back and enjoy this one. We're just, walking around here until my bike at least gets to 60 volts, and this phone right here charges more so. I don't even know what the battery is at right now, but it's... Right now the battery is charging at 492 mAs, or 436 now. Kind of buffered there a bit. That's another problem. Like I said tonight, was we had buffering problems riding throughout Henry County with using AT&T. Unfortunately, you know. But yeah, it's a really peaceful night out here. We got the stars shining pretty much, you guys can see, and especially since this is at 30 frames per second. Now it dropped to 43 MAs charging. Now it's up to 569. That's something. Oh yeah, we're doing nice here. 622 MAs it's charging at. That's a beautiful looking night sky here in the park. It's not so much light pollution, not too much. And it's always important, especially at nighttime, I usually turn the noise cancellation off so you get as much detail as possible, because YouTube is going to compress the stream anyway, and it's going to take a lot of detail away from the video whatsoever. And I think the picture comes out sharper. Like, you can actually see the stars there, so it's you know, a little staticky, but that static actually holds a lot more detail than turning the noise cancellation. That's what I found in streaming. The YouTube algorithm will compress it a lot. Anyway, we're just gonna vibe now. These are some cool excavators and rolling machines. Okay, let's walk up to it. I think. Yep, raw steel. Love metal. Okay. Let's go over here. I may put that in my title, even. Probably gonna take out my hair as well, as I read the comments. Let me take off with new mic. Oh. Cool. Okay, I put ASMR vibes in it. Let's see how the viewership does now. Oh, social media and the algorithm. Do I really need to go on? See, the thing about doing 30 FPS, well, I would say too, it's more cinematic. I think for the bit rate, because it buffered there, the bit rate, you get more detail with a lower frame rate, since it's not pumping out as much, obviously, FPS. If the bit rate is lower, it comes out to a slightly sharper image than doing 60. 60, it starts to look like a pixelated mess sometimes, but it's still smoother than 30. It feels more realistic motion-wise, but the quality of it sometimes isn't as good, honestly, as if you do it at 30 FPS. And also, too, you know what? I was going to try this tonight. I'm not sure if it'll work, and I don't want to risk it, but at the same time, let me see if I can do HEVC. I may be able to do that, because I was at H.264 that whole time. Let's put my videography skills to the test. Let's try out HEVC. Let's go over here and try. I don't know if I can stream HEVC to YouTube. I tried that before and I thought it didn't do anything, but okay, we're on now. No spiders could be hiding out. I think hair is good. Yeah, hair is good. Okay.